reach historic deal to protect nature. Welcome to AR News. A new deal to protect nature has been agreed at the UN Biodiversity Summit COP15. The historic plan will put 30% of planet under protection by the end of the decade. There will also be targets for safeguarding vital ecosystems such as rainforests and wetlands. The agreement was finalized in the early hours of Monday in Montreal, Canada. The following points were agreed: maintaining, enhancing, and restoring ecosystems, including halting species extinction and maintaining genetic diversity of population of wild animals. Sustainable use of biodiversity, essentially ensuring that species and habitats can provide the service they provide for humanity, such as food and clean water without being destroyed. Ensuring that the benefits of resources from nature like medicines that come from plants are shared fairly and equally, and that indigenous people's rights are protected. Paying for and putting resources into biodiversity, ensuring that money and conservation efforts get to where they were needed, particularly the poorest and most biodiversity countries. The summit in Montreal had been regarded as the last chance to put nature on path to recovery. Throughout the talks, there was a division over the strength of ambition and how the finances the plans. One big sticking point was over how to fund conservation efforts in the parts of the globe that harbor some of the world's most outstanding biodiversity. Biodiversity refers to all the Earth's living things and the way they are connected in a complex web of life that sustains the planet. A new text of the agreement was released on Sunday by China, the official president of the summit, which is also known as COP15. It had to be moved to Canadian soil due to COVID restrictions in China. Delegates conveyed a full sessions of the summit early on Monday morning after hours of delays, but then agreed to text quickly. The president of COP15, Minister Wang Ronqi, brought down the official gavel despite objections from the Democratic Republic of Congo, which said it couldn't back the deal. Georgia Challenger, senior international policy advisor of the Royal Society of Protection of Birds, said people and nature should both be better off thanks to deal struck in Montreal. Now it's done. Governments, companies, and communities need to figure out how they'll help make these commitments a reality. Sue Lieberman of the Wildlife Conservation Society said the agreement was a compromise, and although it had several good hard-fought elements, it could have gone further to truly transform our relationship with nature and stop our destructions of ecosystems, habitats, and species. The agreement follows days of intense negotiation. On Saturday, Minister made impassioned speeches about the need to agree on clear goals to put nature on a path of recovery by the end of the decade. Nature is our ship. We must ensure it to stay afloat, said EU Commissioner for Environment, Oceans and Fishery, Virginius Sinquis. Scientists have warned that the forests and grasslands being lost at unprecedented rates and oceans under pressure from pollution. Humans are pushing the earth beyond safe limits. This includes increasing the risk of deaths like SARs, CoV2, ELOBA, and hives spilling over the wild animals into human population. A key sticking point has been finance. In a course of the climate summit COP27 in Egypt, some countries have been calling for a new fund to be set up to help preserve biodiversity, but this was rejected by others. Thank you.